Now, if we explore the Classwork tab, you'll see this if you haven't posted anything before. What you're going to do is you're going to create an assignment. That's what the classwork is. Now, it has all of these options here. So an assignment is something where you want them to turn it in for a grade because it's something that you're going to review, that you need to see a sample of their work. Or else, if you just simply wanted to deliver it to the students, you could do it through an assignment as well. But then you run into the issue of, oh, the kids are going to turn it in and then you don't really want it. And then it becomes cluttered that way. Kami is an attachment that the district uses to make a PDF interactive, editable. So not everyone knows how to use Kami. Some of the kids are unsure about Kami. You would have to learn Kami, teach the kids how to use Kami for you to use this Kami assignment effectively. What I tend to use quite often is a quiz assignment. If I use a regular assignment where I give them a Google Doc or I give them Google Slides or I even give them a Google Sheets as an answer sheet, I use that as a regular assignment. I save this quiz assignment if I'm going to give them a Google form. Now, you've filled out Google Forms as a teacher for surveys for our admin and so forth. This quiz assignment has a special feature. When you add a quiz assignment, you would entitle it just like you would a regular assignment. You would give it a description, maybe point value, and so forth. And this is the goodness right here. Grade importing. It will actually take the grade from the form that you attach and import it into Google Classroom. So what that means is you could give your point assignment here. You can give it to all students. You can re-give it to certain students if you're giving a retake or a makeup or anything like that. You would assign your due date. You would assign a topic if you choose to. And there is something called rubrics here where you can actually make up a rubric for something. But this is my favorite part. I tend to use Google Forms, which we will go over at a later date. Google Forms as either a short, quick assignment, assessment, I should say, as an entrance card or an exit card, or more of a basic recall quiz. The quizzes that usually have to happen where the kids have to write something, it was okay last year because we went totally paperless. But it's helpful for those little recall, quick grading things that you really don't want to spend the time doing. So what would happen is it defaults with a blank quiz. There's no need to create it in this format. You can simply exit it. And then in Google Forms, you would go to your Google Drive and you would find that Google form in your drive that you saved it to, and you would attach it. So what would happen is if you have ever used Google Forms before, it automatically orders the answers in the time frame it was received. So the first person to finish would be at the top and the next person and so on, and the last person would be at the bottom. Well, not everybody finishes in alphabetical order. So when you use a quiz assignment and attach a Google form, when you go through Google Classroom to see that, it will automatically alphabetize for you. So then you could do that split screen and you can just transfer those grades to School Tool if you don't have it connected. Quite honestly, I don't know if they're going to offer that option again. I would assume so. But again, that's something that we can all work on together. So let's see if I can find an example for you of this.